Nano Dimension Technical Analysis Fundamental Statistics, all of ARK's 3 funds that they have Nano Dimension in their transactions, along with reviewing my current positions and their price targets. Starting off with the price action, obviously, horrible day again for Nano Dimension, 8% of the day, another 1% and 1.71% after hours. Yeah, it's rough. We're bleeding. I'm getting killed. My current position, my average cost is 13, 152. Let's see how I'm doing with that. Not too good. Let's see. I'm down $700 on my shares, down $100 on my call. I'm holding no matter what. I will hold this if we get a market. I will hold if we literally slowly have a market crash the rest of the year. I'm serious. That's my strategy, because that's how bullish I am and how confident I am in the eventual recovery, whether that's tomorrow or a week from now or a year from now. I think it's going to be sooner rather than later, but we will see. But with the price action, guys, we are kind of validating this descending level of support here. It was a previous level of resistance. It has been validated. It was validated perfectly on the 19th. One validation there, a perfect one there, a couple in here, and we did get in. Once we broke out, we did confirm as the new support, and then we broke this ascending trend line. But we are, luckily, that is the one. I mean, we did have a little bit of a false breakdown here, but this is largely because the markets, when the markets go down like they did today, right? This is what we're dealing with. You get a lot of frantic sell-offs that are not really justified, and we call those, another way to saying that is a false breakdown or false breakout if the markets were going up a ton, but they don't like to pump. My stocks don't like to pump when the markets are pumping. But anyways, that's off topic. We did validate this level of support. I mean, we are currently looking for a bounce right now. Hopefully we get one, obviously. If the markets can stabilize, I think we are going to do very well tomorrow and the rest of the week. If they can, by stabilize, I just mean go sideways or up, either one, or go down less than 1%. Even that, I think we can see a lot of upside if we do see that. Guys, yes, it's looking very ugly on the 1 hourly chart. We have basically every death cross in the book. But that's the 1 hourly, and if we look at the 4 hourly, we have every death cross in the book as well. But guys, on the daily, we're not looking too bad. Okay, yes, the 15-day moving average is coming down very quickly. Yes, we're getting closer to the 200-day exponential moving average, but are we really going to come down to $6? Unlikely, in my opinion. Of course, if we get a market crash, yeah, we're going down there, no doubt. But this stock is so undervalued. Let's look at the RSI. Let's look at some other indicators. The MACD on the daily is looking awful, but the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, we are almost oversold. 32.41. I would suspect some upside in the near future. And if we actually look at the Bollinger Bands, typically when you see the price action go down to one of these levels, either to the downside, which we are now, or to the upside, what you see after that, every time, not 10 times out of 10, eventually you will see the price action start to come back to this middle Bollinger Band, which is currently sitting at $13.33. That is close to I think that's 50% at least. That's a 50% gain. That's where we should be trading at based on the Bollinger Band, the middle Bollinger Band. I'm getting that number from right here. Guys, this is real. This is a real indicator. This is the Bollinger Band indicator. It's widely used. We are currently trading 50% below our middle Bollinger Band. So we are going to be seeing some massive upside in the near future, in my opinion, if the markets can just not completely give us another carnage day or week or month. If they can just go sideways, Nano Dimension is going to do amazing. As you can see, I've got plenty of my portfolio in this stock, and it has been treating me absolutely awfully. Okay, guys, I mean, it is a little misleading. I did get in this stock way back when it was $10, and then I've taken profits. I've been up multiple thousands of dollars, at least 1,000. I took profits on that. I've also been averaging down, obviously, or averaging up, at this time when it was back here. And then obviously I added on the dip, and it just kept dipping, and that's okay, guys, because long term the stock is going to $25 easily, and way more than that. My end of year is way more than that. 40. Yeah, this is going $40 bear case, $80 to $100 bull case, in my opinion. So that is essentially what we're looking at. Let's look at did we cover everything? Let's look at the 1 hourly one more time, see if I missed anything. Okay, yeah, guys, it's looking bloody, okay? Yes, the markets are dumping. we're going to see a lot of upside. We're due for a correction based on the RSI. The 1 hourly MACD, the orange MACD line is looking like it is trying to cross over the signal line that would represent some bullish momentum for the stock. Let's do a quick look at the broader markets here. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Okay, we do have a little bit of a triple bottom here, actually. Yes, it's not exactly perfect. Okay, yeah, of course it's not. It's not exactly perfect. Okay, but if we actually look at the relative strength index as well, on the NASDAQ, we're looking at 37 on the NASDAQ. We are closer to being oversold than overbought on the NASDAQ. And given the run up, yes, it's going to be a little, but this is the daily chart. Remember, this isn't the 1 hourly. This is going to be a little inflated on the RSI because of given the run up in the recent past, right? I mean, we've just been climbing higher and higher forever since the crash. So, this is nothing to be worried about. Look at this sell-off compared to this sell-off. It's really not even as harsh as this one. Okay, so guys, I would not really be panicking and screaming market crash right now. Okay, I think it's super unlikely that we get a market crash. We've already got, this is a correction. We are likely to see more upside in the future. It doesn't have to happen, but I think it's like a 75% chance that we are going to see a lot of upside in the next couple weeks for the broader markets. Now, of course, we can go down. We can just keep bleeding and just everyone's tendies just disappears. Yes, this can happen. It is unlikely in my opinion, though. Taking a look at the institutional ownership, it is roughly the same, 16%. According to Fintel.io, fact checking that as much as we can as far as fact checking goes, 13%. That does check out roughly ARK's transactions. For yesterday, they did add yesterday a little bit, and then today they did sell off a little bit in ARKQ. This is a fairly reliable source, by the way. ARKW. They did sell a little bit on this one as well. Really, they didn't really sell any. Okay, guys, they were adding when the price was way back here, and now they're selling a little bit when it's all the way down. Okay, yeah, not very smart in my opinion, but that's what they're doing. And then this is their third fund that they do have, ARK. They added like 10,000 shares, 10,000 shares roughly in IZRL. So that is obviously, that's what you want to see. They sold a little bit in these two, and they added a little bit in this one. So they're definitely not panic selling a lot of their shares. That's good to know. March 4th price target has not been hit. Tomorrow is March 4th. Yeah, we're not hitting the price target. This was the one I was wrong on. The rest of them I was right. I'm happy with that. I'm happy out of 6 out of 7, 5 out of 6. Depending on if you count this one. This one was like, actually, this one is even harder to predict because this was after March 4th. So yeah, I'm definitely going to count that one. Actually, 6 out of 7 on my month out price targets. That's amazing. I'm not trying to brag, but that is absolutely amazing. I'm very proud of that. That's why we've seen such not amazing account growth, but good account growth, right? 40%. It was looking much better when we were up $8,000, right? Over 130%. But obviously, the markets, this is what happens. I'm holding no matter how low we go. I will be holding 90% of my portfolio. And if I ever sell something, I'll just be re-entering. That's how bullish I am. That's how convinced I am that this is the best way and easiest way, literally, for the majority of the population to literally grow their wealth, become financially independent if that's what you want, or become rich, or whatever you want to do. Just gain money. Buy, hold, or sell, everything's a 10. Everything's in a buy zone right now, in my opinion. Relevant information in regards to this title is finished now. Feel free to click off if you have more important things to do, my friends. This is the part where I will do stuff that most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds, plus cool stuff as well. Extra useful information, not exclusive to, but especially for beginners, staying mentally strong. It's hard, guys. For most people, it's going to be hard to watch your account go from let's see here, from $14,000 all the way down to basically half of that. From $14,000, basically half, almost half, losing like 45% of your account value in a couple weeks, literally in like 15 days. It was 16. And this is not just me, of course. People have been hit harder than I have. I've been hit pretty hard. My stocks have been doing absolutely awful these last couple weeks. But they were doing amazing the last couple prior weeks, guys. Short-term fluctuations do not really matter in the grand scheme of things when you have plays like this. These are all of these are long-term end-of-year plays for me. Obviously, the red ones, especially this one, man, I was so right on this one. I wish I held this, though. Man, I sold when it was like 40, 30, somewhere in there. Not 30, yeah, when it was above 38, that was my price target. I took profits. Wish I held, but guys, these are all long-term plays. The only one that's not an easy hold for a year is this one right here. This one's a little more or less proven, this one's probably high risk, honestly. I have it as medium. Let's go ahead and put /high. It's pretty, this one is a little iffy. That's why I sold out, right? Well, I didn't sell out because it was iffy. I sold out because it was another auspicious opportunity. But guys, all these other price targets are long-term. And if you get caught up thinking about day-to-day fluctuations and, oh my gosh, I lost $1,000 this week. Oh no. What am I going to do? Time to panic sell at 806 Bionano, right? No. Stay mentally strong. Do whatever you got to do. Just take your mind off of investing. Watch Star Wars for the 50th time. Lord of the Rings for the 50th time. Whatever you got to do. All right? Whatever you got to do to stay mentally strong and not panic sell. As long as you've done your research on these companies that you're invested in. As long as you've done the research and your research is adequate or decent even. It doesn't have to be amazing. It really doesn't, in my opinion. If you pick decent companies and hold them for a year, you're going to beat the market. Unless we have a bear market, of course, which is, it's unlikely. And even if we do get bear market, if you pick good companies, you're still going to beat the market. You're not going to get hundreds of percentages of returns, but you're still going to be beating the market probably. Like, very strong chance of beating the market. Subreddit's coming soon. Do you guys think there's any other information or websites that should be added? If so, let me know. That, like, as far as like what we cover, the normal stuff that we cover. Let me know at brandonballceo.com or comment it. I will maybe stay guys and expect perfection from me, yourself, or anyone. Yes, I know you guys have gotten used to me getting all my price targets correctly, right? Most of them at least, 90%, 80% accuracy. Don't expect perfection, though. The moment you start expecting perfection, that's when your heart is going to get broken, and that's when you're going to not be mentally strong anymore. That's when you panic sell at 806 like a clown for Bionano. Use several brokers. If you want to use Webull, if you want to do this, Webull is one way. Free stocks is going to be added in that link down in the description. If you'd like to participate in that pre-market after trading, you will gain access to that. Our business model is never going to change. That's my promise to you. I don't care how much success we have or failure we have. I've had plenty of both in my life, so I'm not going to let this affect much of, and I'm not going to let this affect our channel or what I want to do with this. So just know that that's my promise to you. Bionano to the moon. Oh, this hurts. This hurts the soul. Down 10% on the day. Yeah, down 10% on the day. Yep. That hurts, guys. But guys, long term, we're going to the moon. I have full confidence that we are going to the moon. It's not financial advice, though. Not financial advice. Every man dies. Not every man really lives. Oh, gosh. Why do I feel like I'm getting worse at that? Anyways, guys, it's not financial advice. Thank you all so much. I'll see you on the next one.